What's up, Virgo? With your September, how do they feel about me love reading? This is for my lovely Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading and may not resonate with every Virgo out there. So guys, this is a general. So in a general, roles can be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross watchers, this very well may play out from your perspective. So just apply it where it fits. If it's not for you, it's definitely not for you. This is a reading for those in need of guidance and clarity on how someone feels about them. So maybe you are not in communication, maybe you're separated, maybe you're having issues in your relationship, maybe you cut someone off or someone ghosted you. Okay, so this is really the reading for you. I generally channel the YouTube collective, okay? So Spirit, how does this person feel about Virgo for the month of September? Please bring forth the current energies. Ace of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Four of Spears in reverse. Seven of Cups. The Priestess. And bottom of the deck is Knight of Spears in reverse. The Knight of Spears in reverse is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is someone who can be detached at times, someone who can make impulsive decisions, not really thinking things through, more on the reckless side, okay? The Knight of Wands is also someone who can have temper issues, temper tantrums, someone who can get angry if they don't get their own way, angry if they just feel that the situation is not going in their favor, okay? So this is also, again, detached energy, okay? So where you're coming from, where we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very intuitive, someone who's very loving, okay? Very compassionate, very calm, very comforting. So you're there for your people, you're there for your friends, you're there for your loved ones, you have their back, you have an ear for them to turn to, you have a hug when they need it. Okay, so I feel like you guys have been very emotionally stable, emotionally available to people. And I also feel you guys have really been relying heavily on your intuition, okay? Yeah, so I have Virgo energy, the Hermit, but I feel like you guys have just really been contemplating your life, okay? Contemplating where you're at in life, what stage you're at in life, really just trying to heal. The Hermit is someone who seeks out the stars. So the Hermit is someone who seeks out hope, faith, rejuvenating themselves. Someone who seeks out wish fulfillment, but they contemplate on how to get there. The Hermit is very smart. The Hermit is very intelligent, okay? With the Ace of Swords here, how you're being seen, I feel like you guys may not be available to someone right now. I feel like there's a lot of confusion. Okay, so I feel like someone could be very confused about you. Okay, someone might be feeling that you aren't being honest with your feelings, not being honest with how you really feel. Okay, there could be some harsh communication between you and another person as well with that Nine of Spears in reverse. So someone could feel that you're not answering them very truthfully, or you might feel that way about someone else, that they're not being honest with you. And when there is communication, it's very brutal, it's very chaotic. Okay, so I just feel like there's some confusion here. And I feel like someone's just seeing you in a confused light, you know. How is this person seen? Nine of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this person might know that you're not happy with them. Just not happy about how things are going. You know, I feel like you were emotionally stable, but I feel like there's been a lot of chaos ensuing, and I feel like it may have really interfered with you. With the Eight of Cups here, though, too, in reverse, I feel like there's something that you might be holding on to. There's like an avoidant energy here. So you could be avoiding walking away from something that you know you need to. Okay, really thinking about, like, you guys might be very emotionally available to someone, even though you need to end it. Yeah. With the Death card here, this is Scorpio energy, but I feel like there's something that is very chaotic in your life, very hectic. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you feel fulfilled. And I feel like you may have put it to an end with the Death card here, I feel like there was a cycle change. There was something that you transformed from. Okay, so I feel like someone knows that you may not be happy with them. And I feel like you may have cut this person off and you may have ended it. But I feel like previously you were trying to hold off as long as you could because you were really trying to be compassionate in the situation. You were really trying to be, a good person in the situation is what I see. But, you know, you were holding on, you were really contemplating this, but I feel like eventually you just put this cycle to an end, okay? What's coming towards you? We have Knight of Cups in reverse. So this can be an energy of coldness or manipulation. But what I'm really feeling is manipulation. I almost feel like there's someone who could be coming towards you with untruths, trying to manipulate a situation to bend in their favor. Some of you might have a Capricorn coming towards you, okay? And that's it. Just could simply be a Capricorn, that's it. It doesn't have to be toxic. Sometimes I think about like, man, like, what did the Capricorn do to the person who invented tarot? Like, someone must have been really pissed off at the Capricorn and they named him after the devil, you know, or her or him after the devil. But, you know, I feel like there could be also some temptation around you. So some of you could simply be having, you know, a Capricorn come towards you, you know, maybe to manipulate a situation, because Capricorns can be very cunning, very smart as well. Not to say many Capricorns are good people. I'm just saying that's one scenario. The other scenario is that you guys could have someone coming towards you who does not have the best intentions, okay? They could be wanting you for other reasons, like sexual purposes, you know, really not emotionally available to you, but want you because they have sexual needs and sexual desires or addictions or something that they need you for, okay? Maybe, you know, money. But I feel like you guys need to really apply it for your situation. You guys could have somebody, like I said, coming toward you that's just not going to give you what you're seeking. You know, you are the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you guys don't want a Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? But I feel like you guys will play it safe. I feel like you guys may recognize this person for what they truly are. And I feel like you won't make any decisions or plans based upon what they're telling you, based upon what they're trying to show you, because actions speak louder than words. So I feel like you guys don't want to hear what they have to say. You want to see what they're talking about. You want them to practice what they preach. And I feel like even though they're going to try to sway you, it's not going to work on you, okay? Mutual energy between the two of you, we have Four of Spears in reverse. So this is definitely an energy of just a situation between the two of you that's not supported. That there's a lot of conflicts here, okay? There's definitely a lot of conflicts. Both of you or one of you could be having issues at home with neighbors, issues at home with roommates, or issues with your own family at home, okay? But I definitely feel like there's lack of stability here. What is the mutual energy, please? Tell me why the Four of Spears is here. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I feel that in a sense, I feel like both of you, on one hand, like want to take action. You're both adventurous people. You know, you're both very fearless. But on the other hand, you guys are detached from each other and you guys have some anger, you know, some anger towards each other. Four of Spears, please. Yeah, Knight of Cups again in reverse. I definitely feel, and I have two Knights, and it's just like, I definitely feel that at this point, it's like you guys are disappointed with each other and you're both not happy with each other at this moment in time. And I feel like you don't want to hear it. I feel like you guys are both just don't want to, like, at this moment in time, deal with each other. Okay, there's just instability between the two of you. And this person's really confused about you. How this person feels about you is Seven of Cups. So this person might think of you. This person has a choice to make, and they know they need to choose wisely. And I feel like they're in their head and they're confused at this moment in time. Okay. Spirit, why Seven of Cups here, please? Why Seven of Cups here, please? Now, this person's very imbalanced over you. I feel like this person is not quite sure. This person could be, you know, drinking as well or numbing themselves just to try to escape the situation. But I feel like this person, you know, in a sense, like, I feel like this person's like, oh, they just drive me crazy. So I feel like this person is like, just confused about you. With the King of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's extremely detached from you. This is someone who has very unachievable expectations. And I feel like this person is just very, or was in the past, very overbearing, okay? They could be focusing their energy on others too with the King of Wands in reverse. Advice for you is to go within, okay? With the High Priestess here, this is about listening to your inner voice, you know, following your heart, letting your intuition guide you. You may not have all the answers. You may not know all the answers. You may not see everything for what it truly is. But I feel like with the Priestess here, your intuition is on point because you guys are coming up as the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you will not be misguided. I feel like it will point you on the right path that you need to be, okay? And I feel like there's definitely hope for you. There's hope for you in your situation. I feel like you are going to get out of this energy where you feel that all is lost, where you feel you have anxiety, where you feel that you're in a traumatic situation. I feel like there is hope for you, okay? I also feel like eventually someone could be reaching out towards you. Okay, I feel like right now you are suppressing your happiness. With the High Priestess here, I definitely feel like you're being very secretive right now. I feel like you're oppressing yourself. I feel like you might have hidden agendas to heal, and I feel like that's okay. I feel like right now you need to focus on yourself with the Star card here. This is also Aquarius energy, but now is the time to rejuvenate yourself. Okay, now's the time to really focus on yourself, on your wish fulfillment, because there is hope for you, okay? You might feel like you are really down and out, like your luck is just not on your side. But this is a temporary situation, okay? Things are going to get better. Just really try to stay positive, keep your faith, keep your hope, okay? It says, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. And I like that. I feel like you guys might be very in a nurturing point in your life where you're trying to take your energy off other things that aren't serving you and really trying to focus on things that you can handle from yourself, things that you know you are in control of. And I feel like sometimes especially in my own personal life, like if I feel down and out and I know things aren't going my way, or I feel like there's a bad situation I'm in, sometimes if I just do something for another person, it gets my mind off of like a low vibrational energy and raises my vibrations up. And I feel like there's nothing better than doing something for someone who can never repay you back, okay? And I feel like it's an amazing feeling to help others, to try to surprise people with things that, you know someone needs help if they need like their PG&E paid for, or they need something, paid for, or they don't have food for their family. There's things like that. There's callings like that where people really need you and they might not want to speak up about it. But things like this when you know someone's in real need, simple acts of kindness are amazing, okay? What else, please, angels? What messages do you have? And it says, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. No, because your emotions are real. Your emotions are, a ripple effect of your life experience. And I feel like it's time to embrace it. Don't sweep it under the rug, because eventually things will, pile up and things will explode. I feel like it's in time to embrace who you truly are. It's time to enjoy all of your senses. These emotions are real, raw, and organic, and it's time to embrace them, okay? I will catch you guys on your next video, okay? Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.